Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, continuing off where we left off at, man. Reading the Revelations, verse 22, it says, and and the voice of numbers, like verse 13, it says, and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and the souls of men. These are all things that was imported into America, man. These are all things that uh America has brought and lived deliciously off of, especially slaves and the souls of men, mainly the Israelites, man. Okay. It says, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all the things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Okay, America is crumbling, man, because of these trade wars, these tariffs, these sanctions, and these unrighteous dealings America has been doing, the U.S. and the EU and NATO, man. It says the merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. So they gonna see it, man. Okay, they was made rich by America because America buy all these things. These things are imported into America, man. Okay, America don't produce nothing now. America is a major consumer. It says, and saying, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for 1 hour so great riches has come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and the ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. And you see all these ports and stuff, man, waiting to bring goods into America, man. Okay. It says, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? It was not America the greatest city? Okay. All nations and inhabitants of different nations and people in parts of the world want to come over to America and live. Okay. That's when America was once great, but it's not great no more. Okay. Everybody doing what they got to do over here and they forsaking this place. Okay. And it goes on to read, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God have avenged you on her. And all the holy apostles and prophets are back today in their lots in the reincarnation, teaching the word, preaching the word over here in America, man. Not to say they all over. You got brothers in the UK, you got brothers in South Africa, you got brothers in Hawaii, man. You got brothers in Alaska. You got Israelites scattered everywhere, man, that listen and watch the prophets that got their own camps, man. Whether they're a part of the camp, self-proclaimed, however, man. And it says, and a mighty angel took a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and of trumpers shall be no more heard, shall be no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. And that goes back to Ecclesiastes, man. Grind and cease. Okay? They go back to grind and ceasing, man. Okay? America not finna be producing nothing. America's not finna be prospering economic wise, man. Okay, but guess what? In the midst of the economic collapse and loss of jobs, they're going to be forced to go to war, man, because this prophecy is written, man. Okay, and they're going to push they chip, however they push it. They already been pushing. A lot of people been chipped, not just here in America, but in different parts of the world, man. Okay. And it says, and the light of thy candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And America deceived a lot of nations by their sorcery and their witchcrafts and their unrighteous dealings, man. And they debt and they interest and that petrodollar, man, which a lot of countries are dumping, man. And it says, in her were found the blood of the prophets and of the saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. And America had majority of the Israelites over here, man. The northern and southern kingdom, and they slaughtered them horribly, man. Especially the northern kingdom. And then came the southern kingdom, man. Excuse me about that. Then came the southern kingdom, man. They slaughtered them, transatlantic slave trade, man. So the list goes on, man. So what's the end all be all? It's Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amoz did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the noble. I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. So that's the Lord's doing right there, man. Okay? The angels, the heavenly hosts, man. The prophets, the apostles. Okay? Doing the work of the Lord, man. On earth and to come. When I say in the come is when Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai returns, man. Because right now the apostles and prophets is doing the work, man. They exalting the voice. They lifting up the banner, man. They telling these people their judgment, not just these other nations, but the 2/3. Their judgment and destruction. And really for all Israel to get right, man. Okay, but if they don't get right, they're in the 2/3 club. If they get right, they're in the elect club. But it's already destined, man, for all this to happen. Predestined, shall I say. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. Yahweh of the host musters the host of the battle. So Yahweh of hosts, man, he musters the host of the battle. So he mustering their host of the battle, man, to go into war, to do all these things, to put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, man. It says they come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. What's the weapons of the Lord indignation? ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Okay, we just read it, man. It's right here. The arms race. Just read it, John. It's right here. It's well known, man. Nuclear arms race. If you don't know what a nuke is, show you what the weapons of the Lord indignation is. Nukes. So all you gotta put in. I know you played Nuketown, big nuke drop. Nukes, man. So the weapons of indignation, man, coming from a far country. Look at that. Russia. Got a bomb called Moab and Satan. And these things, they got way more vicious, man, than the first bomb that America dropped. America got stuff too, because their blessing is the sword, but they gonna lose, man. Why? Because Yahweh must have the host, man. Babylon is falling. She is not going to be healed. It says, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. The whole land of what? America. It should never be inhabited. It says, how ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. This destruction gonna come because the Lord, man. It says, behold, the day of Yahweh cometh cruel, both for wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. That's what it is, man. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So he's going to judge 2/3 of his nation for not getting right, for being rebellious in their sins. And he's going to destroy the evilness and the wickedness of this world for their iniquities, man. For what they done to us and what they done to the earth. Okay? It says, verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and the day of his fierce anger. How you gonna shake the heavens, man? Okay, how you gonna shake the earth shall remove out of her place? Nukes. Did not an atomic bomb do this? How much more these modern nukes, man? Which is way more devastating. It says, in the day of his fierce anger. So this is the day of the Lord's fierce anger, man. Okay? And in verse 19, in Babylon, that same Babylon we read in Jeremiah, the same Babylon we read in Revelations, it was prophesied by the prophet Isaiah, by the prophet Jeremiah. It says, in Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And Sodom and Gomorrah was burned by thermonuclear missile fire. Who allow homosexuality? Who pushes homosexuality agendas upon different countries and kingdoms? And you can't get America service without allowing that. America, who legalized gay marriage and lesbian and do as thy will spirit, homosexuality, bestiality, pedophilia. Who known for this? America. And everywhere they push their agenda, and every country and every nation that they made drunk with their wine and fornication and witchcraft, man. There's a penalty for this. And Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by what? Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and the angels, man. By the Lord. Okay? It said, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall be dwelt in from generation to generation. Now it's prophecy. Babylon never experienced this, man. So who is this talking about? It's talking about America. We just read Revelation 18. It's not going to say America that, man. It's not going to say Russia and China. It's not going to say nukes. It says, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And that's what it is, man, because this place is going to be utterly wasted. It ain't going to be like in the Middle East, you know, it's wasted over there, okay? But certain parts over there, you still got shepherds set up over there. You know, you could just, certain people go over there to tour, man. They be trying to sell. They be trying to get over, man, on them camels. Riding on the camels, man, trying to sell you all type of stuff. Oh, he's American. Sell them a picture for a lot of money. Or sell them some fake gold or a watch for a lot of money. You know, they try to do that, man. Pitching that tent. Shepherds making their folds, man. You know, and Arabian simply mean mixed people. You know, mixing of people, man. The other descendants of Abraham, man. Mixed people. The Lord will hold the less was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to elders and apostles, great millstone, Shemos has set up. Shalom to all your brothers that listen and believe and fight for salvation for you and your household, man. Hey, this present evil world will be destroyed according to prophecy, man. We just a messenger. Okay? Because look at this place, man. You got to go. We need real rulership. We need righteous. We need wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from God himself to govern and re-heal this place, man. To heal us. Because we messed up, man. Even our best estate, man, is still wicked and vanity. You know? We just hasten to get out of here, man. In the meanwhile, we just gotta repent, do right, fight. You know, because it's going to be a day like no other. But Yahweh Shem Shai got us. He already overcame. We just got to have faith and believe, man. You know, we ain't got to gear up. We ain't got to get up carnal. We ain't got to prep or do none of that. You know, trust in Yahweh Shem Shai first and foremost, man. He's going to give you the wisdom, knowledge, understanding to do what you got to do, man. You know, it's not going off to have certain things, you know, but we trust solely in Yahweh Bahasham Shai, man. Enemy coming in like a flood, the Lord shall lift up a standard, man. When this internet get cut, the Lord got us, man. One step closer to prophecy. I implement the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. The Lord got us, man. Hey, so shalom. Ball, man.